Hey you guys, I'm back with another video. You got lucky again today. This is my second video of the day. With that being said, there's a possibility I might be ghost tomorrow because, I'm pushing out so much content today that I might need to spend tomorrow doing some things that, need to be done at my house. In the parking lot again as usual. I was at home earlier. I was teaching on the whiteboard. You guys can go check out my other video. But I decided to come back and touch on something else here while I have the time. I'm actually not going to be here too long because I have to make some grocery runs before I go home. But this video is about, well, I think I'm going to name it treating your man like shit. And this is a no-no. I know I speak a lot on my channel about, women and, woo woo, but at the same time, we have to understand that, we're not perfect either. And, there are things that women are supposed to be doing as well, in order to, keep a harmonious, relationship. It's not just man, and you just do nothing. That's not quite how it works. Even though I may or may not come off like that in my other videos, but yeah, it's supposed to be a give and take situation. A man plays a role and then the woman plays her role, and then, you put the two together, you get a fusion, a Dragon Ball Z setup, and then, you're unstoppable at that point. But just know your role and shut your damn mouth. No. Oh, anyway, that was a joke. But the point is that, I just decided to touch on this a little bit just in case some women, get the shit twisted and think, you're supposed to just, sit and do absolutely nothing and be, useless, basically. You know what I'm saying? Well, you're not useless because, anytime you're handing out, coochie, it's never useless. Like, they're getting some out the deal, but that ain't what we trying to do. We want healthy, long-lasting relationships. We don't want no sneaky links. We're not really trying to do the situationships because they never end up well. Someone always ends up catching feelings, and then, you know what? I ain't even gotten the video good. I'm already thinking about the next video. I'm going to write that down. Situationship 101. But anyway, on this one, we're going to stick to the topic. Okay, so don't get ahead of yourself. I mean, we all know that, the woman is the prize and she's supposed to be chased and pursued, but don't get ahead of yourself. I'm speaking to the women. This is a woman's video. If you're a man, you can click off, or no, actually watch this motherfucker because I need to watch hours. I ain't monetized as we speak. So yeah, y'all keep watching if y'all want to, but I'm just saying, like, the information that I'm putting out is for the females this go round. You can't reverse the roles really too much. Well, a couple of these, this is a woman's video. Let me just go ahead and just get it out. But anyway, don't get ahead of yourself. Don't start, like, doing crazy stuff, that you can't get away with certain people. Like, don't assume because you look good and you this, that, and the third, and they want to be with you, that you can just start acting any type of way. That ain't how that work. You can go from, princess treatment to fucking side chick treatment in a blink of an eye if you don't watch yourself. You know what I'm saying? You need to show affection. Like, love on him, just display behavior that you're interested in him. Now, this does not equal obsession. Let me repeat. This does not. This ain't that. Like, don't start smothering and, like, you got to go everywhere together. You got to spend every moment of the day Whenever he gets out of work at 5 o'clock, at 5:01, you're right there in the parking lot ready to pick him up, or you're right, getting dressed in your car ready to drive over to his house and stress him out after, unless that's what y'all, had already planned. But like, don't be like popping up, on the bullshit when people are trying to, relax and things like that. So, show affection, when you're around, be the female that you are gracefully. Like, we're not giving off thirsty vibes. Like, we're not like glued to each other. Like, that ain't what we doing. Have your own life on the side and just include him in it, and then things will work way better. Because when you try to like stay on the phone too much and be in each other's face too much, and after a certain point it gets annoying. It's just kind of like somebody following you around all day. This could apply to any situation, not just romantic. If you had a job and you have this one friend, well, it's not really a friend, like associate, or it can be a friend too, just somebody you work with that just won't go away. Like, you taking your lunch break and here they come running over, and then you at work and they spending too much time in your face type stuff. That's the behavior you don't want to do, because the shit will get old real fast. You want to leave some type of room to be missed and whatnot. And the next one I'm gonna touch on, this is obvious. Well, I mean, I can't really speak for everybody, I guess, but the sex, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't putting out, there's a high possibility that you gonna get cheated on, whether you know it or not. So, like, don't be trying to get mad at your man and withhold sex. And, well, do that if he fucking up. Like, if he cheating or, disrespectful, I'm not saying go lay down and and do the horizontal tango. But, like, I'm saying, like, petty arguments and, like, simple shit that, and you call yourself trying to play these little mind games where, well, if he don't do this, if he don't, buy me this Chanel purse, then I ain't, handing out no pussy tonight type shit. Like, fuck around and find out. No, the camera didn't freeze. You fuck around and find out. And that's just what it is. I mean, he can love the hell out of you, but you're not finna be like, well, you can do what the fuck you want to do, but, like, if you really think like your man gonna sit around for 2 or 3 months waiting on you to, pop that pussy, you're sadly mistaken. Like, I don't care what the situation is. I don't care. Like, very slim amount of men will put up with this shit and wait on you, but most of them ain't. Like, that hand gonna get tired, and they're gonna start looking for a female vessel. So if you want to get caught up in the fuck shit, if you want to be fighting side chicks, I got a video on that. But if you're trying to be over here fighting side chicks, then go ahead. But if you want to keep your man, you better make sure he's drained at all times. Because, like, them little petty ass games, what they say, something, they said, do stupid shit, win stupid prizes, or something like that. I know y'all have heard that saying before, but you can expect that. That's not a personal opinion. That's not some shit I just came up with. These are facts right here. If you ain't putting out, you gonna have to get out. Like, don't be surprised if they start coming home late at night, or they, walk in the door smelling like Badussi, or, what I'm saying? Like, when you start seeing these little weird ass changes, that probably means he's out looking for something else. And you're lucky he came home, because, at some point they're going to stop doing that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't get your shit together, like, they're going to just stop coming over, period. They're going to slowly stop answering your phone calls, and it's just going to get ratchet. And you're going to see, and you're going to know, and you're going to figure it out on your own. But Like, that is one thing that you do not want to play around about, because like I said in one of my other videos, most men have a 1 to 4 to 5 business days before they need to release. If you know where I'm going with this, I'm trying to keep it mainly PG-13, but this channel is ratchet. I'm just gonna let y'all know, for the y'all who this your first video and y'all ain't seen me before, I'm ratchet. I cuss, I'm vulgar, but I get the point across way different than, you know, some of the other YouTubers. I have seen a few and I'm subscribed to them, and you know, they lit or whatever. But you know, like, this is the way I deliver my message. So if this channel ain't for you, then I don't motherfucking know. But the point is that don't play them silly ass games trying to, you know, withhold the cookies, because it's gonna backfire, and that's 100% the truth. But anyway, you know, just, you know, give them space to miss you and stuff like that. This is why you need to have a life outside of the relationship. Like, whenever you're not with him, you need to be doing something else. Taking care of your kids, cooking, cleaning at home, your home, not his. And you know, just enjoying your life as a individual person. And then when he calls, y'all can set it up and rearrange your schedule to where, you know, it fits on both ends. And then, you know, you go from there. Because if you know, you stop doing the things that you were doing before, if for some reason the relationship, you know, crashes and burns, now you're all out of whack. You're all out of sync. Like, you don't even know what to do no more, because now you're not even like exercising like you were before. You're not going out with your girls like you used to. You're not, you know, doing your hobbies, whatever you do for fun. Like, you stopped all of that to, you know, spend all your time with this man. But then when the shit goes left, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you're all out of focus, and it's kind of hard to get back on track once you've been, you know, doing what you've been doing for so long. So just keep your independence, you know, outside of the relationship, and it's healthy on top of that. You know, it just gives you, like I said, space to, you know, I wonder what she's doing, you know, and then start getting curious, and then it starts to miss you. And then, you know, they show up with gifts or whatever, you know, because they, you know, they've been thinking about you. But if you're right there in their face all the fucking time, then, you know, there's no room to wonder about what's going on and stuff like that. It just kills the romance. It just, I mean, I know you want to be with this person and everything, but you have to put some space somewhere in there, or they're going to get tired of you. That's just facts. These are facts. And this is actually one of the top 2. The top one is sex, to be honest with you. But this one is number 2. Arguing too much, nagging, shit like that. Now, if you just picking a fight about every little thing that's happening, you know, you're bitching about the small things, and you're not grateful, and like, the nagging is gonna run this motherfucker away almost as fast as the sex. I said notes, I said almost. So, you know, so if you just hard to deal with, and, you know, ghetto as fuck, and, you know, like, just causing low vibrational energy, you gonna get cut off faster than I can say 3, 2, 1, because nobody's trying to put up with nobody's headache. Like, wait a minute, this ratchet ass, I bought this little, I don't know if you can see it, this little ring light, this little, it clips onto your phone or whatever. And I fully charged it before I left home, and I ain't been using it until now. But for some reason, it's dying on me. Like, it was bright as hell when I turned it on, but now it's just like, it's probably gonna be dead in about 5 minutes or less. So I'm gonna try to hurry up and rush this video. It's nighttime where I'm at here. I'm on Central Time, and I'm losing light. I got my lights on up here on my dash or whatever, but it's not enough. I'm gonna have to invest in some better equipment, you guys. I'm sorry. Get my likes up, subscribe, send it to a friend, and get my numbers up so I can afford me a one of those the cool vlogging cameras. That's what I want, honestly. I saw one that I wanted. It was like $700. actually, Dante London made a video about his vlogging camera, and I actually saw it, and it was like, it's fire as fuck. So I might at some point upgrade from my phone to that. But if y'all trying to cash at me and help me out, it's down in the box. But anyway, the point is that that mouth of yours might get you gone in little to no time. So try to be easygoing and, you know, just feminine, basically. Like, females don't sit around and argue. Feminine women don't sit around and, you know, pick fights and be angry and upset and just, like I said, low vibrational. Like, that ain't it. That's not gonna get you anywhere but replaced. And you can count on that. But that's just not peaceful. You know, men are looking for, you know, a place where they can come and unwind and, you know, let their guard down and relax. So if you just bombarding in the door with all this drama and negativity, at some point it's going to get old, and they're going to want to go find something that's a little bit more stable and easier to deal with. So don't get caught up. Don't think, you know, the stuff you see on TV where the girls are like, I don't give a fuck, you know, like, you know, like just self-centered. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna let you know that right the fuck now. What's gonna happen is they're gonna go to the other chick house, because, you know, normally the side chicks do what the main chick won't do or can't do or whatever the case may be. So if you're over there with all this and you're not keeping yourself up and you're looking bad, you just run around in your pajamas and slippers at Walmart type shit, like, at some point it's gonna get old and he's gonna start thinking like, is this really what I want to marry? Is this really what I signed up for? Now, he might keep you around because, you know, you passing out pussy, but that's not gonna lock him down like at all. So if you want to keep him away from the side chick house, you gonna have to, you know, perform what you know, your feminine duties on your end, or else. And be appreciative. Say thanks. Like, if they get you something, buy you something, or do something for you, always say thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I value you. You know, however you want to say it. You know, just show appreciation for the things that are done for you. Don't just snatch the shit and just, you know, like you're entitled type shit. Now, let me make this straight. You are the prize. I don't ever want you to forget that ever in life. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, when someone does something nice for you, you need to, you know, acknowledge that, you know, that kind gesture. Don't, you know, start complaining. Oh, why did you get the black one? Oh, why did you know, this is ugly. I want this instead. Don't do that. don't do that. I know how much you want to say it or whatever, but that no. Once a man feel like you don't appreciate his efforts, he's gonna go find somebody who's ecstatic about what he's doing. Oh my God, you got me a purse. Oh, you're so great. Thank you. You know, big hugs, big kisses, you know, the excitement, the joy, you know, men live for that. But if you over there frowned up and, you know, got an attitude and talking about how you wish this and that and how you want the gift receipt to take it back, your ass might not get nothing else. Keep on. Fuck around and find out. But anyway, respect the man. Like, you know, show him. Don't be running around half naked. You know, like, I mean, you can wear like a little cleavage, little some. Maybe like a little backless shirt, but don't show too much of your body at once. So if you're trying to accentuate your breasts, don't have like a low cut shirt and, you know, your cheeks hanging out and all your legs exposed. Like, don't have your entire body like on display at once. Just show a little and leave the rest to the imagination. Like, first of all, don't put on no shorts where your cheeks hanging out, period. Like, we ain't doing that. Like, your shorts need to cover your entire butt cheeks. We don't like the shorts I'm seeing where you can see like the cuff at the bottom. That ain't it. Don't ever put that shit on. Like, you can put it on for your man at the house, but don't walk your ass inside a fucking Target looking like, no. No, you really think you gonna get a ring like that, girl? Bye. Anyway, dress for success. Don't be walking around his homies, y'all in the house and you half dressed in a, nightgown, and like that ain't it. That ain't it. But and don't belittle him, especially in front of his friends. Like, anybody really. Like, you don't like degrade your man, belittle, make him feel less than. Like, if you have a problem, you need to address that in private, in the back, and then there's a certain way you need to say it, or he's not going to receive it. He's just going to think you're, there's a way to say everything. It ain't about what you say, it's about how you say it. So, don't start, nitpicking at stuff like that, because it like I said, you will definitely be shown the door in a matter of, it depends on how long the motherfucker want to deal with you. Now, if you got good cookies, you might can survive a little longer. If you don't, you're going to get cut off immediately. And then the last one is listen. When a man goes through a lot, throughout the day. They're hardworking, they're at work, they're making all the decisions for the household, they're, taking out the trash, they're, fixing things around the house, men do a lot. So when they're done at the end of the day, all they want is to eat and sleep and, relax and, do whatever it is that they do. And you need to, just be supportive. If they want to tell you about their long day, listen. If they don't press them, because that's not gonna. A lot of times, that's a bad idea. Like, let them naturally, what's the word I'm looking for? Let them, tell you on their own. Basically, like, when they're ready to talk, they'll talk. But you trying to force them to talk, it's just gonna make them clam up even more. But men just need somebody to listen to them, talk about, whatever is bothering them or how they're feeling. And most of the time, they can handle it. They just want somebody to listen. They don't really need your advice on how to fix it for real. Sometimes they do, but a lot of times they already know what they're going to do. So it don't really matter what the fuck you say anyway. But, just be a listening ear, because sometimes, they don't feel comfortable telling their boys, and their friends certain things. So that's what you're there for, to listen and keep their secrets. That don't mean you run tell everybody, his insecurities or what he's scared of. And like I said, you don't take your relationship to the streets. Like, there's nobody's business but, you and this other person. So should nobody be knowing that, he's scared of clowns or something like that? Should nobody know that, what I'm saying? I don't know, his motherfucking, I don't know, some type of childhood trauma that happened way before your time, that he happened to, tell you in confidence, and then you run out and do some other shit. Like, no. But yeah, as much as we are the prize as women, we still have to, play our position as a woman. So don't ever forget that, because I don't care how bad you are, or how much game you think you got, like, you can get left too. So just move accordingly. But anyway, I will work on being back tomorrow, but since I put out 2 today, I don't know. So, like, we'll just see. If not, then I'll hit you guys back on Thursday. But either way, I'll be back one day. But until next time, I'm saving you time from the bullshit. Okay, bye.